Have you ever opened your bank app and instead of feeling stressed, you actually felt calm? No panic, no quick mental math about whether you can afford groceries this week. Just a quiet feeling that things are okay. That moment usually doesn't happen when someone becomes a millionaire, and it doesn't require earning six figures either. In reality, there's a much smaller financial milestone that changes the way people experience money. Once you reach it, the way you think, plan, and make decisions starts to shift. For many people, that number is around $20,000 in savings or investments. And no, it doesn't suddenly make you rich, but it can completely transform how money works in your life. Let's talk about why. First, think of building wealth like pushing a heavy rock uphill. At the beginning, it feels exhausting. Every step forward requires effort. Progress is slow, and sometimes it feels like you're barely moving at all. Saving your first few $1,000s can feel exactly like that. You cut expenses, you try to save consistently, you skip things you want so you can put money aside. But once you build enough momentum, something interesting happens. The effort starts to feel lighter. And around the $20,000 mark, many people notice that shift. Before that point, most financial decisions are driven by survival. Your mind is focused on immediate needs. How will I pay the bills? What if something unexpected happens? Can I make it to the next paycheck? When money's tight, your mind naturally focuses on short-term problems. It's hard to think about investing, long-term plans, or opportunities when you're constantly worried about staying afloat. But when you have a financial cushion, even a modest one, your thinking starts to expand. Instead of asking, "How do I survive this month?" you begin asking questions like, "How can I grow this money? What opportunities should I explore? What decisions will help me long-term?" That change in mindset is powerful. And it's not just psychological, the math also starts working in your favor. Imagine you're saving $1,000 per month and investing it with an average annual return of about 8%. Reaching your first $20,000 might take roughly a year and a half of consistent effort. That can feel slow, but after that point, things begin to accelerate. Your money is now working alongside your monthly contributions. The returns start adding to the progress. Instead of relying only on what you save, you also benefit from what your investments earn. This is the early stage of compound growth, and it becomes more noticeable over time. At first, the numbers seem small. A 10% return on $2,000 is just $200, but a 10% return on $20,000 is $2,000. Suddenly, the gains start to feel meaningful. And as your balance grows, that effect becomes stronger every year. But the biggest change at $20,000 isn't actually the investment returns. It's the habit you built to get there.